Welcome back to Mid-Morning. Lex 250's Forward Bash focuses on young professionals' insight into a future Lexington.
It concluded September 9th. Annissa Franklin and Tyra Harbut join us now to break down the top findings. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Appreciate it.
For those who aren't familiar with 250 Lex, can you tell us what that stood for this year?
Sure. 250 Lex was the celebration of Lexington. You know, we were actually established before the Declaration of Independence, and so we were actually reached that birthday before the rest of America does, which is completely amazing for a town of our size. And so throughout the year, we've just been focused on some of the great things that we can do to celebrate Lexington as a whole. And like this month in November, we're celebrating arts and humanities, and then in March, which was my month, it was education focused. So each month has its own theme.
How did the idea for this study come about? It was essentially a survey for young professionals?
Yeah, so Lauren Parsons with Bluegrass Community Foundation oversees BGCF 365, which is their young professionals group, reached out to me, who I oversee emerging leaders of the Bluegrass, and thought it'd be good for us to plan an event for September for 250 Lex, and then we came up with a bash, a party, to connect young professionals and those young at heart, and like she said, celebrate Lexington's rich past 250 years and kind of figure out, envisioning Lexington's future 250 years.
What are some of the things that you learned at the bash?
So we, one of the requirements, we had registration housed on Commerce Lexington's website, and one of the requirements, we asked for their name and email, of course, and then their birth date, and we wanted to know what they envision for the future, and then what drives them for where they live. So like we were talking, it's overarching theme of quality of life, green space, better, sidewalks, public transportation, affordable housing, social, they want more social and cultural events to attend, and just moving the city forward, just hanging out, networking, and just having a good time is what the bash presented for us.
Is the idea to be able to use this information to maybe start some initiatives that will keep talent here in Lexington?
Yes, so with Commerce Lexington, we're working internally with an initiative, talent, workforce development, and retention, and so we will take the information. We got over 400 people that registered for the event that gave us their email and, like I said, their email and birth date, so we will take that information and work cross-collaboratively across our departments, with that information for an initiative within Commerce Lexington.
And I think it's just important to know that, a lot of times we can sit here in our offices or whatever and think, we think this is what Lexingtonians want, but when you actually take time to ask and then you see it also bubble up, it says, okay, we were on the right track. But we can't make decisions for the people. We have to let the people tell us, and so definitely using that information in that way.
That's what they did.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having us.